Laguna Beach Art Festival 2016 Art Talk. Theme Invented Worlds. Panelists are Jordan Dimitrov, Michael Ezel, Paul Bond and Elizabeth McGee. Enjoy the video.
Well, welcome to one of our other art talks at the Festival of Arts. So I'm joined here with Jordan Dimitrov, and sorry I'm nervous, this is my first time doing one of these. So. Michael Ezel and Paul Bond. Unfortunately, Murray couldn't be here today, so I guess I'll talk about some of my work to fill in. Anyway, I guess we'll go around and do introductions first. The topic today is invented worlds. We'll start off with you.
Well, I guess I have to start with the magic. When everybody comes in an event like this, such a beautiful venue, and he's observing the artworks of all of us, sometimes he cannot understand what he's seeing. It's so beautiful, but it's at the same time magical, and he really wants to talk to us. So that's why we got a talk. We can explain actually what we're doing and where we're getting that ideas for our artworks. I don't know where to start exactly. The best moment in my everyday life is in the morning when I enter my studio. It's like I'm going different dimension. No one can break my other world, and very strange things happens over there. They're laughing. They know what I'm talking about. The thing is, the worlds that we imagine, the feelings, the smells, all the magical experience we actually having in our studios is it's the best reason for what you see behind us, and I can apologize. I can start with my tale about how I'm creating my artworks. There's a different way. Sometimes the idea just coming in my head. Obviously, I'm fascinated of 15th to 18th century maritime tales and legends and mysteries surrounding the high seas, and that's what I'm doing. Very old ships. The old ships, they have stories, they have the magic and the romance in them, and sometimes we forgetting about them. The most interesting of my work is how I'm creating it. I don't work from blueprints, I don't sketch them before I start. It's right there, freehand style. It's all because it's coming from my head. I have enough imagination to sit and start creating it right on the spot. What else to say? Yes, sometimes I love history, maritime history, and I'm finding stories, real events from the history which are incomplete for some reason. They missing, for example, enough documentaries about it, no artifacts, how the story is completed, and there is a big mystery around it. That's why I'm choosing that story, and I'm completing it my own way. And this is the result of my imagination. So half of my artwork actually are the stories about the vessels I'm creating, and the other half is the visual part. At least so far, that's what I can tell about my artworks. If you guys have any questions in the further of our talk, you can always shoot me.
Tell us the story about this ship.
About this ship, I'm working on the story about this ship. This is a very interesting vessel. It's a mixed style. There is a Scandinavian style in it, Asian style, Middle Eastern style, and Mediterranean. It's because it's part of the series of artworks that I'm going to be creating. They're participant actually in Regatta of Madness. I don't know if some of you guys remember Mad Max, the movie. That's a movie for cars in some imaginary world. Well, that's gonna be a movie for ships in imaginary sea. Actually, the scene is going into the Caribbean around 17th century, and some of the biggest powers in the world, they decide to get together all the best captains in the world, the best masters and commanders, and the only reason they can do that is to gather all the crazy guys in the seas. And they decide to have a prize, a very big prize, and to organize this race, regatta of madness. And there's no rules. Like in a war and a love, there's no rules. They can shoot each other, all the participants. They can ram each other. The only thing they follow actually is the prize. And this is the first participant in that regatta of madness. It's called a Red Fox. It's actually a racing yacht from 17th century. Somebody else would like to ask me a question?
That's the story of your creation?
This is the story that I'm working on. I'm pretty difficult in English language, and I'm not a writer, so it takes me quite of a time to complete the story. They're short but very informative, and it's going to be published in my website under the Red Fox. Yes? I really cannot hear the question, unfortunately.
Is that constructed entirely out of wood?
It's constructed entirely out of wood, metal, and canvas, the way all the ships has been built many, many years ago. I don't use nails. I'm using wooden pins to connect all the parts. I'm creating every single part you see on my artworks. I don't work with found objects. No driftwood, no scrap metal. Everything is brand new material, and I have a lot of techniques to age the material. I'm dissolving metals in acids. I'm creating my own paints. Every single part on my artworks is created by me and my favorite tool, which is box cutter. Thank you.
And we can come back to more questions later. So if you'll tell us about your work.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm inspired. There's a whole new repertoire of work to do now. So I'm gonna join your journey in the make-believe battles of the galleons here. Yeah.
105, right across. You can see couple of more artworks over there. The ships. The gray one. I'm choosing a story about artwork that I had exhibiting here last year. Just the way the story came into my head. Usually, when I go to my studio and start working, YouTube online, I mean, it's consistently going with the movies. I'm not talking about the regular movies. I like documentaries. So I like to learn. While I'm creating my artworks, I'm learning a lot. And historical channels all the time. And one day I've been listening story about a Blackbeard, the pirate. Everybody knows him. He's been in the movies. There is thousands of paintings about him, thousands of different stories, and apparently I've been listening about the historical events around that gentleman, if I can say that personage. And they said that actually what happened. Thank you, very kind young lady. Now I can tell you my story. Oh, no. I'm going to keep it for later on.
Oh.
Because it's, I'm not sick, unfortunately. It's an allergy.
It keeps you from coughing.
Thank you.
Take the tickle away.
I'll try not to cough anymore. So I've been listening that historical events around his life, the way he been actually working on the seas. He been very, very scary guy, very intimidating person. And one of his ships is Queen Anne's Revenge. It's a very old French-made slave carrier that he captures, and he actually rebuilt the ship, refit it as a warship, and he started using it as a main weapon. That was his flagship at the time. And according to the historical events, he sunk that ship by running it over a sandbar near the coast of North Carolina. They've been searching for that wreck for so many years. They almost get it. Oh yes, we got the Blackbeard pirate ship. No, it's a different wreck. There's a bunch of wrecks. So that gave me idea the wreck actually is not there. There is a very good reason for my story, and only me knows where is the ship. I recreate Queen Anne's Revenge in a very big size, because according to my story, that ship is somewhere hidden in the Caribbean, very close to an island that I've been actually going to sometimes. I spent a few years having an art shop on one of the Carnival Cruise Lines liners, and I've been all over Caribbean, Bahamian. I've been seeing things, wonderful pictures, wonderful vessels. The life there is different. So I completed the story with the following way. He hidden his ship because the ship needed repairs. It was taking water and it was full of treasury. He hid it somewhere in a very disclosed location in the island, and he went to ram a different vessel with his pirates with a very small sloop, but that was trapped. Actually, they were searching for him and he was killed right there. And no one knows what happened with Queen Anne's Revenge except me. And you can see that story on my website. It's very short but very nice story. I'm very proud of it. With a couple of words, that's what I can say. That's the way I'm getting the stories. As my colleague said, they're all over the place. If I turn to the left, I see pictures. When I work, I see tridimensional, my future artwork. I can spin it in front of my eyes with all the details. That's why I don't need to even sketch them before I start. It's an ability that I have it since I was little one. Thank you for attention. Any questions, guys? Thank you. Oh, you're so kind.
When is your movie coming out? I can't wait to see that.
I don't know. I have so many projects, but thank you for the questions. I'll keep everybody posted, and one day, you never know. Thank you all.
As you can see, we don't live in the real world. We don't have to. That's the
Depict my subject matter in my art. So maybe if you could each tell us what each of your artistic training is.
Thank you. I have my master's in arts from the University of Shumen. This is a university in Bulgaria, all the way the other side in the world. And as an artist, I always been in art. I don't remember myself not drawing. And somebody mentioned last talk that he got a lot of problems in the school because, it was Obermeyer, Michael Obermeyer. He got a lot of problems in school because he rather sketch than write down all the material. Well, I didn't have a problem at school at all because I was pretty famous in the entire school. And all the teachers, they knew me. I don't write anything. I just remember what they saying because I'm drawing, and I can hear everything, and it's just stick in my brain, so I know it next time. And I've been privileged to have a great teachers in school, and they understand my craziness. So I was famous because I could draw my worlds right there. I was friends with everybody in school. I was a very fast drawer. Sometimes I've been drawing things that are not very appropriate, and my friends loved me for that. I remember one case, if I can tell the story. My schoolmates, they asked me to draw a nude lady, so I draw her. Then a nude man, so I draw it, and they wanted to make a laugh to the entire class, and it was a class for art at the time. So they start screaming. They were throwing my pictures. See, teacher, what our friend did here. And she grabbed the pictures, and she was like very serious. It was communist time at the time. Can you imagine? Those things were no, no, no. She grabbed the pictures. She went up there on the blackboard. She put them on the blackboard, and she told everybody, "You guys, you're laughing because you don't know what is this. This is art, and you cannot do it. So laugh now." And I remember that thing. I was maybe 4th or 5th grade. That was an amazing story. I went too far, I guess. But yes, I've been studying painting, drawing, sculpting, everything. I can be a teacher right now. I just don't. I cannot choose that way because I want to be a creator, and this is my nature. I always gonna be a creator, and hopefully God give me long years.
Well, thank you very much for everyone who attended. I learned a lot.
Thank you.
And feel free to come on up and look at the artworks that are up here as well. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. More of Jordan Dimitrov's fascinating and unique artworks can be found at his website, www.jordandimitrov.com.